2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? Yep, that shot's safely on the green. This putt is from 14 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
With that hole complete, this player is currently tied with Justin Thomas for the lead. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
Opting for the 9-iron. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Ouch, that hurts. Just a short putt remaining here. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second. The fourth hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
This shot from around 210 yards. Currently leading by 2. Going with the 5-wood. Nicely done. Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This one's for birdie. It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now leading by 1 shot. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Ooh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. No, that's too bad. Par putt coming up here. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. He's currently tied for first. The sixth is the first of our par fives, and at 586, playing slightly downhill, Rich, players should be enticed to go for this green in two.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in two. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed, they're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week, and they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The par 4 seventh, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. Two just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. The second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
From around 140 yards here, just a couple back from our leader. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trying to get to even par with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This one's looking good.
Oh, how about that one? To the top 5 he goes. He's in a share of 3rd place. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Oh, so close. Putting now for a bogey. Wow, that's misjudged. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich. But recently, players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot, downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Okay, time to return to the action. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Going with a 3-wood here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. How close was that to going down? What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Just didn't drop. This is a bogey putt coming up. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
That should set up another chance.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
And he'll be proud of that one. Good way to bounce back from the bogey at the last. And let's have another look at that one.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot in the league.